Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Gemini is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Gemini, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Three of Pentacles. You've been involved in something that is, I think, requiring a lot of your time and effort. It seems that you're somebody who knows what it takes to get things done. You understand the process of creation and of change on the material plane. In other words, you can devote yourself and commit yourself to something knowing that the rewards are going to come eventually, knowing that it's something that has to kind of keep working in order for something to really materialize. Now, I think you've been involved with something, the Three of Pentacles. The ball is always rolling. It's something that maybe you began a while ago. I'm not sure what the time frame is here. But I feel like this is something very, very close to paying off, right? We're one step away from a four, from something really materializing, okay? This is the card that says you kind of know the blood, sweat, and tears that it's going to take to make something really special happen. So you went into it knowing it was going to be a lot, knowing that it was going to take a lot of time and effort and energy, okay? And let's see what that payoff is. Yeah. An Eight of Pentacles. That's very nice. Eight of Pentacles is patience. Okay. And yeah, between these two, it seems like something began a while ago and you've had to just be very calm, very diligent, paying attention to the details, putting things together, showing up every day, maintaining something, working hard. And, it's probably been like this for a while. And I think that, I feel like you kind of got this work ethic from your family. I don't know, mom or dad or something kind of showed you the value of this. Putting in all of that effort and then, knowing that it's going to make a difference at some point, I feel like you're somebody with a very, very practical head on your shoulders. A lot of earth energy here already. But I feel like there's a knack, there's a trick to it, especially when we add up the cards, right? We have 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is the number of magic, right? It's kind of like all of this devotion, all of this blood, sweat, and tears, but also this kind of prudence and patience and caution. This is the way we really are making magic here. Let's see there's the builder, right? So this is really an expression of these cards, and you're the builder. And this is somebody that doesn't need to figure out a plan. This is the person that doesn't need anything. This Prince of Pentacles has everything they need. All they really have to do is show up every day and do the job. And it's almost as if your results are guaranteed. Okay? You understand the plan. This is like the contractor or whatever that's received the blueprints from the architect, knows what they're doing, and now it's just a matter of doing it. And you know that if you show up every day and you put in the work, you're going to have the thing built. There's no question about it. Right? So far, there's no air energy either. So this underneath the surface is showing that you know the value of hard work. You know that worrying about the results every day is not going to help you get those results, right? It's kind of as if, the end is already guaranteed. All you have to do is show up. Yeah. And you have been. I think that's very good. Let's see if we get some more earth energy now. Oh, what do you know? We do. Look at that. Okay. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is, the origin of all of this. Okay, I think that there was something, and it might be something that you took over. It might be like a business or a project that somebody else kind of gave up on. Between the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles, I almost feel like you're kind of recycling or upcycling something, that you're doing some kind of renovation or some sort of home improvement, or maybe it's, I don't know, furniture upcycling or something like that, right? Some kind of renovation. But I feel like this was, let's say last season, where you planted these things. And it feels as if, you plant the things in the ground. And think about what that is, really, right? You're taking this little speck of something. You're putting it in the ground. You're covering it up with dirt. Okay? And really, to anyone that wouldn't know any better, it just says, you got nothing but dirt here. You just put something in the ground. Now it's gone. Right? It's just, what was the purpose of that? Why did you do that? Right? So I kind of feel like you took a risk on something. You started something that other people were just like, whoa, why did you put money into that? Or why did you buy that? Or why are you working there? Or why are you doing whatever? Because they can't see the outcome. They don't know how it works. They don't know that you put that thing in the ground, and between the moisture and the heat and all that stuff, it's going to grow into a very beautiful tree. Right? It's going to bear fruit eventually. And so I feel like you've already done the planting, probably to someone around you, friends or something, probably to their dismay, and maybe even their kind of chiding you a little bit for doing something foolish, But here we are now, through your patience and diligence, something has grown. Something, you've nurtured it, and it's gotten taller. It's sprouted from the ground. It's a great big tree now. And maybe this is saying 7, 8, maybe we're going to get a 9 of Pentacles. Maybe we're going to see that the fruit now is here, right? Let's see what we got up above everything. Princess, well, yeah, that makes sense. Princess of Pentacles is nature itself. Also another earth card. So far we have all earth cards. Okay, all earth cards. This is very much related to a physical project or process or business or something financial. It could be that you put money into something and people were like, why'd you buy that? That stock is nothing. It's garbage. Well, yeah, but you kind of know that it's going to, right? And I don't know. I'm not a stock type of person. I don't know anything about this. It's not a financial reading. But the Princess of Pentacles is you knowing, you having this certainty. It's almost like there is this innate knowledge in you it's kind of like you were born with this knowledge that if you do certain things will follow. Okay. And I think you really have very high expectations for yourself. You have a very, very humble and very calm and very quiet confidence about you. You have this, you're very self-assured. And I think you know that anything you put your effort into, because you kind of got the secret of magic here, there's something about you where you know you can be successful. And I think, I want to look at one more card for the Path of the Dove. Because I feel like anything that you apply yourself to, and and it's kind of like this, Prince and Princess, right? If you show up every day, the results are guaranteed. Well, I don't know what this is, but I know it's something that you bought when things were low. You bought when this was down. You invested in this. You put yourself into this. You committed to this when it was nothing, when it was garbage maybe. And it feels like we're talking about a business, but we could be talking about anything. You committed to this when it was at its worst. Could be a friend, family member, and it could be, I don't know, anything. You were there putting in work when this was nothing, when this was just at the lowest of the low. You were there. Okay? And to me, that's a really profound thing. Let's see what's in the future position. Is it going to be the 9 of Pentacles? Well, it's a 4 of Pentacles. But hey, maybe that's what we need, 3 to 4, right? We went 7 to 8, we went 3 to 4. I think this is the materialization. This is the solidification and the manifestation of what you've been putting all of your effort into. 3 to a 4. I think this is a really big payday, and I think it's very, very close. This is the fruit now that's kind of fallen off the tree, and maybe it's built you a house, right? It looks like kind of a top-down view of a castle or something. It's got the 4 walls. It's got a nice entrance down there at the bottom, maybe some windows. But I feel like this is the materialization. And maybe this is what you're doing with the fruit of this tree. Right? Maybe this is the fruit that's going to allow you to kind of build a solid foundation for yourself, or literally build a home. I feel like this is that big payday. Okay? Now, let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Pamela Coleman Smith Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're just going to set it down over here. We're going to put Mr. Lizard, aka Jimbo, right over there. The Lizard King. And we're gonna take a look at the path of the serpent. And as I explore these cards, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Totally free. Doesn't cost anything. And leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. All right. I appreciate you. I read every comment. I really, really do love you. General energy now. What is the first card on the path of the serpent? Well, an Ace of Pentacles. Of course it is. This to me is kind of showing the very next move. Okay, if we see the potential, we know it's going to matter. We know that this is the big payday that's very, very close. I think you know that the next move is crucial. Your next move must be on point. Okay, and I think that this is I don't know. This is all earth energy. You realize that? This is all pentacles. All pentacles. And I've been shuffling this deck of cards all day today. I just got through filming all my other readings for today, and this is a bonus reading. I came back in the studio, I said, wait a minute. I said, Gemini needs something. I've been shuffling that deck all day. None of the other readings today have had anything like this. This, to me, this blows me away. Let's see what the next card is in the position of the environment. More, of course it's more. The next move is going to make the difference between success and failure for you. We have the 2, right? We have change in the environment. Usually it's harmonious change. I think that this is, if everything goes right, if you are very careful with your next move, right? Patience is the virtue here. If you're very careful with your next move, I think that you are going to be very successful. I think that it's going to be life-changing. It's going to be the difference between night and day. Between success and failure, the next move is crucial. Now we've got Ace, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 5 and a 6, right? Maybe we need the 5 and the 6. Well, maybe the 5 is going to be the difficulty. No, the 10 is the difficulty. Why would that be the difficulty? Why would this be the obstacle or the challenge? Well, maybe the challenge is to, not be too concerned with all the results, right? The 10 of Pentacles is the card of our best life. This is the card called wealth. And this might be, when you're anticipating this big payday, and we start to think of all the things that we need to do with it. We have all these plans for the future, and we're having that vision of the future. I see myself 5 years from now or 5 days from now, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. We're going to get too wrapped up in the future, and it's going to take us out of the present. And that's when you might fumble this very next move. Okay? I think this payday is very, very close. We're very close to completing this, to manifesting this. It's very critical that you pay attention and you stay focused here. Maybe it's not a good thing that we have all the earth energy here and nothing else. Maybe this is too much earth energy. Maybe this is kind of overwhelming, where it's just it's slowing us down maybe in a way, you know? Again, Ten of Pentacles, picture of our best life. This is us knowing like how we would spend all our money, you know? This is what we envision for the future. And it doesn't have to be money. A lot of earth energy here though. It's kind of hard to say no about the money aspect. What's the final outcome? Ah, Two of Cups. Yeah, come on. Look at that. Finally got some water energy in here now. And that is love. This is the glue that's holding all the earth energy together. This is really your devotion to this. And this, I think, is really living a life of just joy and bliss. And, well, I mean, it's an emotional thing. I kind of got a tear in my eye right now, because this is now that joy, that love, that satisfaction that this success is bringing you. This is bringing you closer to your spiritual goals, really, than maybe we would have suspected. All this earth energy. The earth energy could be a little dull. This could be just really focused on just the money and business and transactions and building things and just all this kind of practical stuff. But now we see that this water energy is what's holding it all together. Your love, your commitment, your devotion to something, to this, to the purpose behind it, to the meaning of it, to another person. I don't know, if we're being inspired by love for someone. This is really the way that you are creating your best life. And it's interesting to see the Ten of Pentacles here now, because we realize that the end result of all of this is not just getting all the money, is not just getting all the wealth, but it's really allowing you now to live the kind of life that you want, to celebrate, to have the kind of love and connections and the intimacy that you want in life. It's opening up the world to you, where you can give your heart, right? Where you can find things to connect with out in the world. And this is really an intense meaning. So we see kind of a false goal here, the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is it. This is the end. Hey, look, big payday coming. This is that jackpot, right? Huge, huge payday. But that's not the end of the road. It's all love, baby. It's all love. And this might even be a reminder, look, yeah, you're going to be tempted by all this money, but don't forget that there's something deeper. There's something more important than it all. This is all just a resource for love, right? And it's a way for you can either to travel or to do charitable works, to be giving, to find ways to help and heal and be of service to the world, right? So I think it's really a reminder that all of this earth energy, and I say this all the time, that the earth cards, the earth energy in a reading, they are just the vessel of something else. And we see now that it's the vessel of the water energy, of the love that you have for the other, what's outside of you at least. There's you and there's the other thing. And that's what all of this earth energy is the vessel for. So I feel like all of this, let's say this is a lot of money, right? This is a lot of money that not just for its own sake. This is allowing you to do something or whatever, something you've always wanted to do. Yeah. This is all of this money to, I don't know, to bring our family, over to where we are, or for us to go and see somebody who we haven't seen in a long time, or for us to create this charitable organization, or for us to kind of finally go and, and give our family the life they wanted, or whatever it might be. There's a deeper purpose for all of it. It's not just money, just to have money, There's something beyond that for you. And that's what we're seeing with that Two of Cups. Let's look at the mystery card. Maybe it needs to be some major arcana. We don't have a lot of major arcana here. Well, we don't have any. So maybe we need the Lover's card, your power card, but also showing the commitment, the togetherness, that devotion, that union, that we're the Two of Cups kind of thing. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say. It's going to be the Lover's card. It's the Hermit. And I think the Hermit is part of this. It's Earth energy too. Don't forget, right? Virgo energy. It's an Earth card. So this is that for you. This is the important message. Don't let this win. Don't let this big payday. Don't let it isolate you. Don't let this success separate you from what you love, what you truly love, what truly has meaning for you. We see too many stories and movies and books and things, and on the news or whatever, of people who are just crazy rich and successful, but they're miserable. They don't have love, right? They don't have devotion. They don't have togetherness or intimacy. You're getting all of this. Use this money. Spend it. Spend all of it doing the Two of Cups. To bring more love into your life. They say money doesn't buy happiness. Yeah, I agree, it doesn't. But I think that this is the success of something in your life, that you have to use it for that Two of Cups. Whether it's money, whether it's time or energy or whatever it is. You have to use it to express love, to bring more love, more intimacy, more togetherness, more community into your life. To bring more purpose, more meaning, more satisfaction into your life. Okay, so yeah, spend that money. Don't isolate yourself. Don't cut yourself off from the world and up in your ivory tower or something, right? No, you're, I think, using this for that Two of Cups. To me, this is extraordinary. I've never seen a reading quite like this before. Very special. I knew there was a reason why I had to get back in the studio today. We're going to do an extended reading, though, too, if you want to stick around. There should be a link up top. There's one down below. New readings for Gemini, usually Mondays and Fridays, okay? If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, does not cost anything. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. And also, don't be fooled by scammers on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or anything like this, pretending to be me, using my face, using my words, trying to sell you something. They are scammers. Okay, I'm not doing private readings, and if I were, you would hear about it here in these weekly readings and on the community page on my YouTube channel. All right, anywhere else, don't give them your money. They are scammers, and they're everywhere. Right? I'm not trying to scare you. Just I care about you. I don't want you to lose your money to someone who's pretending to be me, and it makes me mad. Okay, so I care about you, and I thank you, and I love you. And we're all in this together.